All right, I've watched anime while I was talking to you guys before.
Oof.
Match is over. There you go. See, just in time.
Just in time.
Yep.
And we're live. So, welcome back, everybody. We're doing a weekly thing now. I'm excited. How about you guys?
Doing pretty good. Pretty good. Just got home from the good old Beham.
And I am done cleaning my house somewhat for Thanksgiving. It's been a rough day. Show you what you've been doing.
I'm just now coming to the realization that we've done this 50 times.
Yeah.
Is
More
this our
technically.
50th?
This is our 50th episode.
Oh my god.
Oh, hold on. Let me send that tweet. I had the tweet sitting in the queue just in case.
So we're trying to do the weekly thing again, just to keep on top of it, and it gives us something to do.
Trying to anyway.
Yeah, we're trying to, like, key operative word there. But the idea is to try and get it out on Sundays. If nobody is having like any like severe issues or like deadlines they need to meet, or because usually we all have free time on Sunday night. And it helps us keep up to date with things that just come out, so that we're not like waiting 2 weeks after it happens to talk about it, like we have done in the past. But today we just wanted to talk about just some casual things, basic anime stuff.
Me being stupid.
Talk about George mistaking the Golden Joystick Awards for the Game Awards. Wrong continent.
Well, to be fair,
For right continent.
one of the podcasts I watch actually we're talking about the Golden Joystick Awards. So
Was kind of funny.
it's relevant. No,
Yeah.
I don't listen to Kind of Funny anymore, dude. It has to be like a real big topic, and then Andrea Renee has to be on, or Tim Geddes just can't be there. Like it has to be Greg and Renee, just Greg, or no Tim.
God bless you.
Yikes.
We'll talk about some games that I'm playing and picking up, some possible Black Friday deals for you PS4 players, and I guess maybe the 3 Black Friday deals for you Switch players.
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Wait, the Switch is going to be on sale?
Define sale, because we don't.
Nintendo doesn't do that.
And then we'll.
Oh, wait. That is what I saw in the video. Go ahead. Keep talking.
We're just going to talk about some random odds and ends stuff. This is going to be a real casual stream. Nothing too big's happening, except George mistook the Golden Joystick Awards for the Game Awards.
Hey, we're going to talk about it, though.
Yeah, we are. It's going to be interesting. Fun fact, the UK does not like to yeehaw as much as the US does.
That would make sense, yes.
Yes, I think they're very yee-hoo.
What?
Hoomst.
That ain't it, Chief.
I've made it funny. It wasn't funny, though.
I've never heard any of those two things when I was watching WWE.
I heard someone say
Okay.
I don't know. It was kind of funny.
God damn it. I'm leaving. But no. Let's go ahead and let's talk about the Game Awards, because I think that's probably the most interesting topic that we have tonight. That's like
The actual game awards, or the Golden Joystick Awards.
Don't start this again. Christ, we can't do this again.
You're the one that's doing it. I made my bed. I'm laying in it. Not really, but. All right. So I have this really nice list pulled up. And it's of all the results. They had some pretty out there categories. Some that weren't even found on the.
Are you reading this on Games Radar?
Yeah, I'm reading Games Radar.
Put the link in the chat.
I can't read it anyway because I have ad block on. I don't feel like turning it off for the site.
Ad block on?
Yes.
Oh my god. See, your was wrong with the world. I also have ad block on, but I don't think it's working.
I mean, it doesn't work for YouTube or Facebook. Actually, that's all. It does work for Facebook.
Works for Crunchyroll.
Things we really go to.
Does it work for Crunchyroll?
I don't know.
Used to work for Crunchyroll. I don't know if it still does now, but
Wait, so do I have to watch One Piece next week?
Yeah, you have to watch One Piece next week.
Damn it.
shouts out to Ethan in the chat.
Did you see Carrot?
Yeah, I saw her transform.
It was awesome. By awesome, I
Yikes.
mean just whetting my appetite for what's to come.
Everybody on that ship just failed No Nut November.
Especially Chopper.
I'm mad at y'all because I saw the picture.
Chopper failed next year's No Nut November.
I was watching her tail grow, then they like went up to her chest. I was like, I don't remember her boobs getting bigger, but you know what? I'm all for it. Let's see what happens.
Let's just let this play out.
And then the fur popped out. I was like, oh. Well, all right then.
Yo, wow.
You made me feel bad. Not Nintendo, Jesus. What's the name of that studio? Quick.
Toei.
Toei, okay. I was like, Funimation. That's wrong.
Eventually, technically, it will be Funimation.
I mean, licensing for the dub. That ain't the studio for the
Would you
for
call
animation.
Funimation a producer?
Yeah, because all a producer really does is just have to like
Push it out.
yeah.
With the licensing. Yeah, I guess that's a Nick question.
Funimation definitely produces stuff. Well, I don't know about Funimation itself, but maybe like the people at Funimation.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have producers.
Well, let's go ahead and get into this list. So,
Oh yeah, y'all finna love this.
a little bit of background. This is I'm assuming, let me read real quick. A UK-centered awards ceremony for video games. And it is not the Video Game Awards, so just keep that in mind. These are not the results we will be seeing on December 6th. I don't know if I'll be able to watch this live, by the way, because Smash comes out that night, and I actually pre-ordered a physical copy. What?
What day is that?
A Thursday. It comes out on the 7th, but it'll be like late night, that midnight, I guess. I'll be at trivia that night.
It's all right. We don't have to watch it live this year.
I'll probably watch it. I'll be off that day.
I mean, I'll be off that evening, but I'll be doing stuff after.
Yeah.
It'll also be my birthday, so
Hot diggity damn. So what we have for this, let's start off with you, George, and go all the way to best indie game.
All right. For best storytelling, God of War. Best competitive game, Fortnite Battle Royale. Best cooperative game, Monster Hunter World. Best visual design, God of War. And best indie game, Dead Cells. Can I get a yell Dead Cell in the chat, please?
So let's just talk about those 5 real quick, and kind of compare them, because I'm pulling up my Google Doc. So best storytelling, God of War. I figured that that's a pretty standard winner for that award. For let's see, I guess that would be the same as best narrative on our end, right?
Yeah.
So we've got Marvel, Spider-Man, Red Dead 2, Detroit, and Life is Strange 2 competing with God of War for best narrative.
Okay, you got the nominees pulled up. Good stuff. I was about to go look for them.
Not for this isn't for Golden Joystick. This is for Game Awards, though.
It's pretty much the same. It's the same list with some extra stuff in there.
I'm using the results from this to predict what's going to probably happen over at ours.
Gross.
So we all voted for God of War for best narrative, and I think that's pretty fair to say. I think it's a pretty sensitive tale, all source material aside, but I think that it works the best that any of these games have. Well,
something fatherhood.
something fatherhood, something Life is Strange 2 isn't out all the way out yet.
Yeah. As far as Golden Joystick nominees, it did beat out Forgotten Anne, Gorogoa, Spider-Man, Octopath, Pillars 2, Reigns, Banner Saga 3, Unavowed, and Yakuza 6, which shout to Yakuza 6.
Yes, Yakuza 6 got a nomination? Jesus.
You know what I'm talking about.
I was going to play Kiwami today for the first time, but I just didn't have time. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, I got plus now.
Octopath got in there. Like, Octopath wasn't that good with storytelling. Like, it was all right. And I like
it's in there for Nintendo Game of the Year.
Huh?
Is that what we're talking about?
No.
Oh. Wait, what was that?
Storytelling.
We're talking about best storytelling.
What list is that?
Golden Joystick.
Where's this list?
Here, I got you. The first one I'm about to send is the nominees.
I'm on Games Radar with like the winners.
Oh, telegraph.co.uk. Yeah, see, let me just send it because. All right. I put it in the call chat, not the Facebook. If y'all can get to that. If not, I'll put it
in my own list. Here's another one, Joey. Joey, Jesus, where the hell did that come from?
Who's Joey?
I have no idea.
Do I look like I belong in Fuller House to you?
No.
See, I was thinking Friends, but
it's Fuller, all right.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Piranha 2 that was like triple D or whatever. 3D.
No, I see where you
it's 3 double D. That's what it was. Never mind.
Yikes.
So for best competitive game, Fortnite wins. I'd say that's pretty accurate. I think PUBG's buggy as shit. Fortnite's pretty polished as far as I can tell, and it's a complete project.
PUBG didn't even make the Golden Joystick list, actually.
That's disgustingly sad.
Yeah.
That's like really sad.
Yeah.
Also, PUBG's being released the same day as Smash, and I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't even know what the whole Laser League is.
Right? I don't know. The UK, am I right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know anything about the UK except Brexit.
I don't know anything about the UK except for Pete Dunne.
Yikes.
Well, I take that back. I know that they have a British office, which is The Office, the original one. Also, they have Daniel Radcliffe.
And Emma Watson.
And Rupert Grint, go figure.
And Ed Sheeran.
We don't talk about him.
Anyway,
that was a really weird way to end that bit.
that was all you, bruh. That was all you.
That was all me. I'm really tired, guys. Yeah. I'm like fighting off some kind of infection. So best cooperative game. What were the nominees for this one? Because I really like this one.
Far Cry 5, Firewall 0 Hour, Monster Hunter World, No Man's Skies, Next. Okay, all right. I guess Next was a thing. Overcooked 2, Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2, Unravel 2, and Warhammer Vermintide 2.
That's a lot of nominees.
Yeah.
I'd say I would have given it.
No Man's Sky didn't come out this year.
I think Monster Hunter World deserves it because I think that this is just all around. Instead of making it that single player experience, because I know it had multiplayer capabilities in the past entries, but I think the whole concept of World is to make it a connected experience with a whole bunch of other players and to just have fun with it and make it more of a community experience. And I think they did a really good job at it. It's not my type of game because Monster Hunter has never been my type of game. But watching it, like, I can tell that people who are into this kind of stuff absolutely love it. Anything to add on to that, Shelley? Anything to add on to that, George?
How did Sea of Thieves not win?
That's what I was waiting for.
You know how.
I guess it just wasn't good enough. All at all.
It was good enough to get nominated.
Well, I mean, it's not like they have an ocean to choose from.
They barely had an ocean.
Cute.
But
It was more of a C. Anyway, the
best visual design.
Does this shit say still playing award?
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. I'm mad because this nomination list and this results list, like,
they don't match up.
Nope.
Well, best visual design was God of War 2. I tend to agree. I think there's some other games that like really had intuitive design, but I think, like I said before, like for sound design and visual design, like I always think that fantasy elements tend to be harder because you're literally coming up with something out of scratch. Not that you don't have source material to base it off of, but like you have to make your own unique fantasy setting and world. And I think that a lot of that has to come with like design for sound, for visuals. You have to come up with good character designs. You have to come up with good writing. And I think that what better way to, or what better type of game than like a fantasy action adventure? Is that what you would call God of War, an action adventure?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, let's ask Shelley.
We definitely adventured, and there was definitely a lot of action.
There's definitely a lot of gods in war.
Huh?
There's definitely a lot of gods in war.
Oh, yeah. And boys.
There's also some gods of war. Dad of boy.
But I think that overall, like, it deserves it. Like, I don't even know what the other nominees are. Because I don't think that it has appeared, to be honest. Maybe Octopath, if you're stretching it, because everybody likes the 8-bit stuff. But also,
What are we talking about?
A best visual design.
Octopath didn't make the list.
Oh yeah, it did for America though.
Oh, we need to get on the same page.
It's all right. I got both pulled up. Why don't you go for the next one?
Oh, yikes. Best indie game, which was Dead Cells. Which, I mean, I kind of stood behind on. Stand behind on it getting the same award over here as well. Well, no, because debut indie game. Did it have different? Yeah. Okay. Best independent. Okay. Yeah. Had to double check my sources, and it had to compete with Celeste, Gorgoa, Into the Breach, Just Shapes and Beats, Laser League, Minute, Opus Magnum, Owlboy, and Steam World Dig 2.
Did Owlboy release this year?
Yeah, unless I'm confusing it with something else.
I could have sworn it was from last year, but they got like a port. Maybe it just this year in the UK.
Initial release date, November 1st, 2016. Hold on, run this back. What? Okay. Released on Windows, November 1st, 2016. Mac OS and Linux, January 27, 2017. Nintendo Switch, February 13th, 2018. And PS4 and Xbox One, April 10th, 2018.
Okay, so they just didn't count when it actually released the first time.
Yeah, which is that fair? Is that fair?
I don't think it is, honestly. But I mean, you do you.
I mean, it's not like it won, so.
I mean, but you know,
you do UK.
No Man's Sky is in that other list, so fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, like Owlboy didn't win, so it doesn't. It's not like it matters. So Dead Cells got it. I mean, that's pretty understandable. Surprised that Celeste didn't get a good following for it, but Celeste is up for Game of the Year over here, so I guess that's a good representation. Whew. Let's see. For best audio, they have God of War for winning, which I agree. Best Still Playing Award, World of Tanks.
Mhm.
All right. Best performer, Brian DeChart for Detroit Become Human.
What is Descartes?
DeChart.
Descartes.
I said DeChart though.
Descartes.
Descartes.
Put some respect on my man's name.
Esports Game of the Year, Overwatch. I guess I could say that. And best VR game, The Elder Scrolls V.
Okay. Can we talk about before we talk about Ty Howard out here taking everybody's money still?
Uh-huh.
Can we talk about how this esports game of the year list is pretty boof?
What is it?
Call of Duty World War II, Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Oh no.
Dota 2, Dragon Ball Fighters,
Okay.
FIFA 18, League of Legends, Overwatch, Rainbow Six Siege, Rocket League, and Street Fighter 5.
Where's Fortnite?
It's not an esport, technically.
It has to be.
You said where's what?
Fortnite.
It's technically not an esport.
I don't know what the deal be with Fortnite because it's got tournaments and stuff. I don't know what the presence for it is.
Question: when was the deadline for nominating these?
Would not be able to tell you, fam.
Because there's like no Red Dead 2 on this at all.
What I'm saying, like they don't yeehaw at all.
Or maybe they just didn't have the chance to yeehaw.
No, but it's on here later in the list.
Maybe if they'd have had a little bit more time to appreciate the yeehaw.
No, they had enough time to yee. They just didn't have enough time to haul.
It's later in the list, but we gonna
Critics' Choice Award.
we gonna get to it. We already spoiled it, but I wanna usher it in real nice.
I want to see what they had on here for Xbox Game of the Year.
Don't go down.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Don't spoil yourself.
Where did you stop at? Best VR game?
I've stopped at best VR game. So best audio, God of War, fine. That's got great sound design. I love it.
Hold on, are you skipping?
No, I'm going back up. That's where I started.
You said like the next 3 winners for stuff.
Oh, best audio, and then you went back.
I finished best VR and went back up.
Finished up to VR. So now we're at Studio of the Year.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. We're going back to talk about them.
What we talking about?
I'm talking about Brian DeChart.
That you're not cultured anymore and you don't know French.
Talking about Brian DeChart and how he has a Y instead of an I, and therefore he's not worth my time.
That's awful.
I know that really is awful. That's really Brianist of me.
Brian, what happened to you in French?
That's really Yest of me. I'm not funny tonight.
Why do you hate French now?
Why do I hate French now? Because I took it for 7 years and I haven't been able to apply it.
Now was your one and only chance, and you blew it.
Hey, it doesn't look like a French name. It just sounds like a
definitely does.
No, Descartes looks like a French name. DeChart does not look like one.
Anyway.
And then you see that he's on here for the guy from Detroit Become Human, which is made by Quantic Dream, which is based in France.
Esports Game of the Year, Overwatch. Big surprise there, right?
I mean, kinda.
Overwatch isn't dead yet, but it's getting there. It's still kicking, but give it like another year, and I fully intend for support to dwindle to nothing.
Until they have to bring out another big booty model. Ooh, they should get Serena Williams to. You know what? Never mind.
Anywho,
Best VR game.
ain't no words for this. Don't throw no words out for this. Do not.
No, I have to.
No, you don't. You are under no obligation. We have no sponsors.
We don't need sponsors. I just want to say, like, this
What
game's
is-
been out since fucking 09.
Exactly. What is there to say?
Brian, have you finished that game yet?
Skyrim? I haven't played since I started that one day. I made a black character, like black as sin, like Barrett from Final Fantasy VII. I love him.
Hold up now.
He's great, and I haven't played since.
Brian, I'll never forget that she brought you Skyrim. You played it for a little bit, and then you stopped, and we just kept playing whatever the hell we were playing.
I really did, didn't I? I was kind of wrong for that. I won't ever forget. No disrespect if she ever looks at the stream, but she came over, and I had just bought, or she actually bought it for me. God bless. Battlefront, and Shelly and I were playing Battlefront. And she came over. And I was like, "Hey, babe, how you doing?" And we were playing the game, and she got really pissed off and like left the apartment abruptly. And I was like, what's the matter?" And because I followed her out to the car, and I was talking to her, and it just got really upset because I was playing a game, and I was just like, "Well, I understand why you're upset, but you know, you bought me something I wanted, and I'm playing with my friend." Isn't that how that works?
It was like, yo, I've never seen somebody so upset that they were playing a game that they bought them.
Man. Anyway.
And I just to clarify, like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything. Like, it was legitimately confusing at the time, but I totally get it now because I've been in situations like that.
We have.
No, Brian, it's completely fine. It was incredibly confusing.
Nah. Y'all kill all that. Studio of the Year, Sony Interactive Entertainment, Santa Monica Studio.
Santa Monica did a great job with God of War.
Responsible for God of War. Best New Streamer / Broadcaster, Brian Descartes and Amelia Rose Blair.
How you got time to stream and be in the game?
Funny thing, he was streaming the game. They were streaming the game together.
He was getting paid for that shit.
He was getting paid to get paid.
Yeah.
Inception.
Yeah. If I recall correctly, Amelia Rose Blair is his fiance. I think they finally got married now. And she was the mocap model for North.
I don't know who
either North or one of the Tracys.
It's okay. I'll
one of the Tracys. I think they're all the same.
Yeah. But I was thinking more like.
Oh, you're talking about from the Eden Club. I thought you were talking about like the title screen one.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's a Chloe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I forgot her name.
You put some respect on the Chloes.
Chloe's great.
Chloe's the greatest.
Chloe.
Chloe's the blonde one from the menu.
My favorite toaster.
She is the favorite because she's the most sensitive. She has feelings.
I mean, they all got feelings.
Not the way I played it.
Oh, she good looking.
I'm just fucking with you.
Wow.
But mobile game of the year, PUBG's. You know, I just kind of figured out why it's called PUBG. But yeah,
You suck.
Yeah, I did. Player Unknown Battlegrounds Mobile got Mobile Game of the Year, which is kind of good, I guess, but kind of awful because it's the mobile version and not the disc-based version that was on,
Well, give me the hottest 5 seconds. Oh, wow. That's weird. It beat out Fortnite Mobile.
I mean, what's the difference between the two? But
I would just imagine that if Fortnite was more popular than PUBG on like multiple platforms, that would transfer over to mobile. But I guess not.
It wasn't the mobile.
People
guess
probably play Fortnite more on consoles than anything else because it's free. So it's like, why not play it?
I guess. I didn't think about it like that.
PC Game of the Year.
Subnautica.
What's so PC about it?
Oh God!
It's
gonna be? Is this what exactly it's gonna be for the rest of the night? Because I will end this live podcast.
Wow,
Brian,
it's life.
South Park, they brought back Man Bear Pig.
What is Subnautica? Is that the one where it's like a survival game and you're in the ocean?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that is all I needed to know.
Yeah, sure.
I really don't know. I've heard people tell me to buy Subnautica, but you know how I get when people tell me to do things.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, cool, I'm totally gonna not do that.
I love
PlayStation Game of the Year. God of War, which isn't
surprising.
Well, it is because I figured Spider-Man would have gotten that.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like Spider-Man would have been closer to the hearts of people who are gamers because of the whole comic book thing. And
yeah, but one's a better game than the other one.
I know. Like, that's the thing. Like,
Spider-Man's totally a better game.
In this... wow. In this situation, I was wondering if it would be more substance over, like, emotion. You know what I mean? Because Spider-Man's an emotional experience for people who've wanted something like that for a long time.
Yeah, but so was God of War.
I know. But Spider-Man, we've been probably waiting for a good Spider-Man game longer than we've been waiting for a God of War for. You know what I mean?
I mean, think about it like this, though.
We had Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. I mean, God of War probably hit a bit close to home, too, with the whole thing being based in, like, Norse mythology. Yeah, it kind of thing. It's a consideration.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm looking at this whole list for PlayStation Game of the Year, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 what?
There's at least 6 PlayStation exclusives on the list. I don't know what the persistence is.
Well, it is PlayStation of the Game of the Year. You know what I mean?
Pretty say that. Persistence is also an exclusive, but I do not know what it is.
You say that, Brian. Now let's get to Xbox Game of the Year.
Oh, God.
Are all the Xbox ones? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
You read to me what they are, please.
Forza
Horizon 4. Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice.
Uh-oh.
Nier Automata.
Uh-oh.
No Man's Sky Next.
Uh-oh. Where did Next come from?
That's the update. It got like a expansion.
Oh, and that makes it a new game. Okay.
Kind of does.
Oh, okay.
Look, Shelly, compared to what it used to be, yeah, it's a new game. Oh, yeah.
They should have a category in this shit for when your game came out broken. You fixed it years later.
Oh, bro, a most improved? I would love that.
The Glow Up Award? Yeah.
Yes. Bro, Realm Reborn.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. They just dropped that new Shadow Warrior expansion or whatever the fuck.
Already.
No, never mind. No, we fixed our shit award.
Yeah. PUBG, Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2, and Warhammer Vermintide 2.
Jesus.
3. They got 3. Well, technically.
Technically, none of them because they're also available on PC.
Yeah.
To some extent.
Well, I mean, that's the point of Xbox One, isn't it? And that crossplay thing.
Yeah. So I guess. Well, yeah, no, that's weird.
If we didn't count that, it would just be 3.
Well, I mean, I'm sad that Forza got it because that's a driving game.
Forza definitely got it. You want to know why Forza got it?
Because it's the only exclusive.
It's the best Xbox game.
Oh no.
He's not wrong.
And it's Horizon too, so I mean, that's the best one out of the Forza series.
Nintendo Game of the Year, Octopath Traveler got it, so yay! Square.
Okay, it's sad that I heard you say Nintendo Game of the Year, and then I was just looking at most wanted game. I saw Anthem. I was like, wait, how the fuck? How the fuck
Anthem on Switch.
Anthem?
Nah, bro, we'll play it from the cloud, which is a horrible idea.
Yeah, that's how
Nintendo wasn't getting it. I was like, wait, that's not out yet.
play an online game for on the cloud, or from the cloud. Excuse me.
Make it all the more easier, right?
Labo is not a game. Why do they keep doing that?
I guess.
Yeah, Labo got games. The
it has games, but it's not a game. That's like putting PlayStation Game of the Year, PlayStation VR.
No,
I mean, it's like saying that Microsoft Paint's a game.
I mean, it can be.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
That's not
Anyway, no, the software carts that like come with the cardboard stuff that allow you to do the things. If they were more specific about it, then yeah.
I guess.
Saying Labo's kind of out there, but like Labo, that
Labo
came with this set.
Does Labo work on any other games? That
Mario Kart.
Oh, Mario Kart.
Mario Kart, and then I think I had to go back and look because there might be one other game, but it's not a lot.
Wait, what do they do with Mario?
You can make the steering wheel. You can like make a steering wheel.
Oh, just like the game?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I think they did with the Labo. They said, remember all those accessories we had for the Wii? Okay, well, we don't want to make all those again out of plastic. Let's just make them out of cardboard. Yeah, get to do that. It'll sell.
More or less.
I think they were like, let's look at all these peripherals we had for the Wii.
Oh my god. Okay, so there is one other game, and it's tripping me out. So, Demo, the mobile rhythm game, they got a Switch port. Rayart Games announced that it would gain support for the Toy-Con piano.
Oh shit!
That's actually like really hella cool.
You play that shit with scales.
When your third party out here outshining you. Yo, shouts to Rayart.
What we're on?
Breakthrough
Award. Unknown World.
Breakthrough Award. What would that? What was that
deal? Is it like an underground hit or a breakout award?
Well, I was trying to look for the nominees for some context, but I don't think it's listed.
They're on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like these last few aren't even on there.
The most wanted game, Cyberpunk 2077.
2017.
Yeah. Now that one's on this other list. Matter of fact, it's the last thing on here.
So what were the nominees for that one? Because I know was probably there.
Okay, so Anthem, Battlefield 5, Control.
Battlefield 5?
Isn't Battlefield 5 out? Or is that out in a week?
Probably January.
I think it's out. So we'll look at it in a second. Control, Cyberpunk, Death Stranding, Doom Eternal, Dreams, Ghosts of Tsushima, KH3, Metro Exodus, Ooblets, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and The Last of Us 2.
I so forgot about Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay,
yeah, it's out in 2 days.
It comes out in 2 days.
Ghost of Tsushima comes out in 2 days?
No, Battlefield 5.
Okay, thank God. I was like, I just
probably why it wasn't.
How is Dreams most wanted game?
Because people want Dreams. We've been hearing about it for like 5 years.
I mean, to be honest, that last little demo I saw of it for like 20 minutes was like really impressive. But like, I couldn't put on the list.
Maybe if it were Nights into Dreams.
Why is Kingdom Hearts 3 on the list?
Because people have been waiting fucking 13 years for that shit.
They're going to be waiting 13 more.
13 more months. KH3 2020 coming out soon.
What? Watch there be a tweet tomorrow. Hold on, I gotta answer my phone.
Okay.
You guys continue the cast.
What happened?
My man's got a phone call. It's exactly as he said.
I didn't hear you. So Cyberpunk 2077, I don't want it. First person game like that. Like I don't really deal with futuristic settings too much. It depends on the game, but for that, what they're probably going to go for, I don't want to deal with it, and so I'm probably not going to buy it. But I have been surprised before, so like if I see enough gameplay that's interesting enough, I may decide to. For the Critics' Choice Award, we got Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm guessing that this is the only category that they can fit it into since they didn't have time to haw. Yeah, I was hoping I get a chuckle out of that. For Lifetime Achievement Award, Hidetaka Miyazaki.
Of course.
I'm not really sure what he was.
Huh? What?
What does he do? Oh. I mean, I don't know that name.
And Bloodborne, yeah.
Okay.
You've been where?
He deserves it. For outstanding contribution, the Xbox Adaptive Controller.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, have you seen that?
So that's like the controller for people who suffer with physical handicaps, right?
Yes.
That's actually pretty cool, so I could get that.
Yeah. Now, I wonder what will win next year.
I mean,
what won last year? I want to know.
I don't. I mean, if these are the kind of things that they're looking for, I would have no idea. Like, this is a side of gaming that I don't really see.
Well,
I actually heard about this thing, so I have no clue what won last year.
All right, let's look it up. Golden Joystick Awards 2017. Yikes, they've been doing this since '83.
Really?
Jesus.
Yep.
Like the Joystick Awards or the
Joystick Awards.
Oh, okay.
What do you want to know who won last year?
The outstanding contribution.
Outstanding contribution to the UK games industry was Debbie Bestwick from MBE. What is MBE?
For doing what?
Doesn't matter what. They just
hold on. About to look. Awards. Converting 17-bit software and video game publisher owned by Robinson. Oh. Okay. Ran a publishing company and was and a development team. Team 17, whose works are comprised of Worms, Alien Breed, Stunt GP, more Worms games, The Escapist 2.
Oh.
Responsible for
making sure that they didn't make up the award this year.
Well, the point is that it can be literally anything that just contributes a lot to the gaming scene then.
Publishing Overcooked, a hero already in my book.
Absolutely in it.
Outstanding contribution.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of apparently, like, because all I was able to do was glance through the wiki article, a lot of the contributions kind of lie outside of what the development team has done directly and more of just like impact on the industry in terms of, hey, do this, do that, direction, that kind of thing.
So my questions What's the difference between Game of the Year and Ultimate Game of the Year?
They had an ultimate death battle. It's like the ultimate showdown.
Yeah.
For Ultimate Destiny?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Fortnite caught that.
There you go, Fortnite.
Fork knife. Fortnite. Last year it was Breath of the Wild.
Oh, so we had a plot twist in Boruto today.
Oh God.
I was like, oh shit, did not see that coming.
Yeah, same.
Did you watch it?
Nope. But I heard that laugh in the background right after you said didn't see that coming, and I'm like, all right, yeah, let's go.
No one saw it coming. It's filler.
It's not filler.
Is it filler?
No.
It's filler.
There is not. No, the anime is not filler.
Anime is not filler. It's filler. If it's not in the manga, it's filler.
Dude,
Yeah, but it's
also
out of order.
Yeah.
Like they've been doing the whole thing like.
Yeah, the guy who does the manga watches over it.
Yeah. What's the twist, Shelly? Spoilers for you.
All of it is canon. Oh, so yep, they went to the Stone Village to try and get Mitsuki back.
Oh yeah, we're still doing that.
To try and get
That's honestly like the most interesting part. Like everyone kept talking about like, it's kind of dragging, but I'm like, I'm actually interested in what this coup d'etat in the Stone Village could be. And then we found that out because the head guy who was leading that group looked like he could be Inoki's grandson. Turns out he's Inoki's son. And then Inoki's leading the group.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
Right? Don't you?
Didn't see that you being in charge of him thing coming.
Wait, so isn't he like in charge of the Stone Village?
No, you know the girl, the girl's the Tsuchikage.
Oh yeah. So, all right, okay. I'm just not gonna question it. Boruto, you do you. Like,
I was like, oh, all right, that's a good plot twist. Now, if you fail on this plot twist, that's not good.
Shelly, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I'm really proud of you for sticking with this because you've been a dedicated and a good fan to this franchise and to this fandom.
Yikes.
And I have completely jumped ship. It's like me and Harry Potter all over again. By the way,
now I can't watch Fantastic Beasts because I keep hearing about the reviews and everyone saying it's boring. I was like, no, not boring.
Apparently it sucks. I heard one
headline being bad, but not boring. No,
headline legitimately said that it was a franchise-killing disaster.
I was like, no.
And I was like, how the fuck? And I read it, and apparently there's like 3 like huge plot holes and like some, I don't know the specifics obviously because I don't fucking care, but apparently someone appears in the movie that like isn't supposed to be born yet by official Harry Potter canon. And it's thank you. So yeah. J.K. Rowling, everybody.
JK, no!
They want to make 5 of those movies.
Yeah, they do.
It depends how it does at the box office.
I didn't even want to see the first one.
The first one was fine. I mean, it wasn't great. I mean, you could, I don't know, if I had to put it, rank it somewhere.
You mean it was filler? You mean it was a cash grab to pay off for your nostalgia without adding anything really relevant to the main plot line of the story that we so care about?
I wouldn't say it was the worst Harry Potter movie. I don't know.
You know what the worst Harry Potter movie is?
Prince, to be honest. I don't like Half-Blood Prince at all, to be honest.
Half-Blood Prince was an awful movie.
I kind of rank Half-Blood Prince and the first Deathly Hallows movie in the same, but I kind of like the first Deathly Hallows more. Which is sad.
No, that makes sense. I think Half-Blood Prince and Deathly Hallows, like both of them, honestly, are really bad movies. but I didn't like
Yeah, that's where I'll put it. I'll put it right above the Half-Blood Prince. That's where I'd put it.
I didn't like the Order of the Phoenix movie just because Order of the Phoenix is my favorite book, and I didn't feel like they did it justice.
I never read the book, so I was good.
But anyway, yeah, I don't like Harry Potter anymore. And I'm glad I
Well, at least I still have Aquaman.
DC's never let me down before.
Hey! The solo movies are the ones that actually like do good.
Let's see. What have I been watching? I watched Goblin Slayer today. I've been keeping up with that in SAO. SAO's. Well, I didn't watch the newest one because I'm waiting to watch it with my friend, but I mean, it's been SAO. But I could not wait for Ryan for Goblin Slayer because I saw a thumbnail for a video that Chibi Reviews did of it today, and I was like, "All right, shit, I got to go watch this now." So it was amazing. Goblin Slayer's been consistently entertaining, and I was really surprised to see that like that's the absolute #1 anime in America, like in every state. You know how like Crunchyroll does that like map that they show of like what state watches the most anime and like what they watch.
What states do watch the most anime?
I'm glad you asked. I'm about to pull up that map right now.
What? It's got to be like California, right?
Well, Goblin Slayer is the #1 anime across the nation, like across the board.
All right.
Information from where is this?
It's a Crunchyroll. Google Crunchyroll anime map or stats, I guess.
Watched most.
Fear not, for here is a Rinku. Boom.
Ooh.
Waiting for it to load.
Google what states watch the most. I was really hoping porn would pop up there.
They also have that, like, favorite categories and everything.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, did you see it?
Yikes.
You see
that
the whole
map is just Goblin Slayer.
Oh, it's Hawaii. Of course that would make sense.
And then here's by province, territory in Canada.
In Alaska. I guess Alaska. I don't see why not.
There's Latin America.
I was close.
Europe.
Or Kansas.
There is a caveat though, like any anime that like are in their second season that like didn't show up, that showed up last season and they're continuing aren't going to be on the map. So like Boruto and Black Clover.
Yo, shouts to North Africa though.
Yo,
North Africa.
Oh, Alabama number 18, baby.
Wait, where are you looking?
Oh, I was just looking to see what states watch the most anime. Alabama's number 18.
Where's that on the list? This is a Crunchyroll thing, right?
No.
Oh, did you just Google what anime state watches the most anime?
AnimeMotivation.com.
Oh, you say North Africa because of JoJo?
Yeah.
The middle of the pack.
JoJo and Conception and the Middle East.
Is it Conception? I want it to be Conception.
North Africa and the Middle East are like currently watching a lot of Conception, JoJo, and That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
Makes sense.
How?
I mean,
I want to hear this.
They're good anime.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
George, there's nothing deeper to that statement. As it just makes sense. These are both good anime, and Conception's apparently like the breakout comedy of the season.
Oh, was this the list from May that you said?
No. The thing I share is from November 5th, so it's fairly recent.
2018.
Yo, shouts to Europe out here touching Simran Kagura. I see y'all.
I like how this is the whole picture.
Yeah, nah, that messed me up. It's like, yeah, top 4 anime by state, and it's just Goblin Slayer.
Goblin Slayer.
Just the whole U.S. Goblin Slayer.
But it makes sense because like it's. Have you guys been watching it at all?
No.
So this guy like that wrote the light novel was like he was inspired by D&D like heavily, and there's a lot of D&D references ish in the series. So that's why it like resonates with the North American the most because it's like I got this inspiration from North American like tabletop games or Western tabletop games, North American. So I guess that makes sense. And also, it had like a fucked up first episode, so people probably like stayed on because of that.
Damn.
Because controversy sells like fucking hotcakes in America.
Something Mother's Basement made a video, and so everybody wanted proof so they could hop on them.
Damn. Dude, you know you're nerdy when you're going down this list, and then you're just trying to figure out what country that is just from the shape of it and shit.
You are a geography buff, though.
Yeah, I can pretty much figure it out, too.
SAO isn't doing bad this season. It's just in a slump because it's probably going to be a 50-plus episode. So,
okay, that fucked me up.
Wait, what?
I was like, why is that? Oh, that's why that's fucking me up.
Oh.
Because they had it separated like that.
Let's see.
I guess South Africa don't count.
You been watching JoJo anymore?
No, I keep meaning to because the Crunchyroll app on my Fire Stick acts weird.
Yikes!
Maybe it's because it's jailbroken.
Some days it wants. Some days it wants.
No, that's not why.
Some days it doesn't. No, it's just a broken app on there.
Oh.
And you fix the shit.
Fighting go.
Like when I watch Boruto on Crunchyroll, I just watch on my phone.
Speaking of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I don't know if I mentioned this on stream before, but I finished part 5, and a golden experience is just.
Hey! Stop it! Stop it!
Stop
it!
Disgusting. I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just saying it's disgusting.
Stop it!
It is disgusting.
You're giving implications.
I mean, it's the same as Diamond is Unbreakable.
You're giving implications.
Crazy Diamond's disgusting. Star Platinum, not so much.
Have you watched Sabrina yet?
I watched 2 episodes.
Oh, okay.
I watched like 5.
So there you go, George.
I watched the ones because I like hopped in on someone else watching it. I watched the one where she says no to Satan, and then the one after that, and then the one where she gets the ghost children to fuck with the people who are fucking with her.
Oh, okay.
And that's where I stopped. I mean, I like it a lot. It's creepy and it's fun.
Yeah, it's like real creepy.
But it is not what I wanted. Well, not what I should say it like that. It is not what I expected, and have gotten used to.
So according to lovely viewer in the chat, Crunchyroll stats are misleading. Gridman is the best thing this season. Thank you, anal sis.
Hey, I watched Gridman. I watched that first episode.
You watched one episode of Gridman.
One episode of Gridman, and I was out.
Shelly's not actually a fan of titty anime.
What are you talking about? I love High School DxD.
It's a mecha.
That's the only one that you like, though.
Yeah, it's a mecha. That's what throws me off. I don't like mecha too much.
Really? You didn't like Zoids?
It has to be Zoid
like
or...
Oh, it has to be Zoids.
Yeah, it has to be Zoids.
Or
what about
IBO.
It can't be this new Zoids. It's got to be old Zoids.
Jesus.
Don't ask me like you didn't feel things when we watched the finale for Iron Blooded Orphans together.
And Iron Blooded Orphans. I don't usually like Gundam that much, but I like
That
Iron Blooded Orphans.
One of the best anime that I've seen.
And I like Gundam Thunderbolt.
See, I didn't like Thunderbolt.
Like that shit was like all jazz.
Thunderbolt was just kind of off-putting to me.
That's because you
Also,
didn't watch it all.
like 2 months in between episodes, which definitely didn't help it.
I kept up with that.
What else am I watching? I need to watch Conception.
Touch
I also
my heart.
look at
Need to play Conception.
I know.
heard it's better to watch than to play.
Atlas Games, am I right? While Brian's looking that up, for those of you in the chat wondering, Blaze Blue Central Fiction Special Edition arrives in North America February 7th, 2019 for Nintendo Switch.
George is not sponsored for this video.
I'm not. I wish Arxis would sponsor me. Dear Lord.
You'd be the biggest stan.
No, I wouldn't. Let's not get crazy. But I would certainly pretend to be.
Let's see.
Also, HBox One Smash Summit. Look at that.
Wait, what are you looking up?
He's looking up Fighting Gold. Where's my phone?
I'm looking up what anime I need to watch. I need to catch up on JoJo, but I'm not in any rush to watch it since I just read it. I need to
watch it.
I'm not in any hurry to. I will watch it. I just need to wait for a few more episodes. I don't want to start in the middle of a stand fight because you know how it is. Watch JoJo. I need to watch Black Clover in its entirety. Or should I? Actually, I won't watch that. I'll read that. I really want to watch Bunny Senpai. And then
how is that? I keep wanting to watch that.
I keep hearing it's amazing. I haven't watched it yet. But I'm kind of waiting for it to get to episode 10 so that I could just go ahead and only have to wait 2 weeks for the next view. I'm putting SAO on hold until I could see Ryan again. I may watch That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. I have to finish Overlord first, though. I'm almost done with that. Oh, did I tell you guys I was watching that?
What, Overlord?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'm right at the tail end of season 2. And then I have season 3, and that'll be it.
Wait.
And then Conception, which is apparently surprisingly super funny. Go figure.
Catch my heart.
And then eventually, when I'm a big boy, I can watch the rest of the Persona anime, which I don't know if they finished.
Nope, the very last episode drops on in December.
Oh, so they just went on a hiatus?
They got some kind of weird thing planned. Let me go look.
Is it going to be a movie where it's 4 episodes in one?
For the love of Naga, I hope not.
Ooh, is it going to be like the Digimon movie?
Is it going to be like the P3 movies?
No. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Persona 5 the animation to release special new episode, the final episode of the series. Oh, okay. Fans are worried the special, is ending with a TV special. Might try to cram several hours of story into one setting. Yeah.
It's going to be an hour and a half.
Well, it's an OVA. Yeah, well, we'll ride that train when we get to it.
And I figured. So they ended with him doing the second half of the interrogation with Sai. So they haven't done the boat or the last bit dungeon either. That's kind of fucked, but I guess that's how it works.
Well, you know where it stopped at, right?
That's what I just said. It stopped right before the twist. Or right at the twist.
Sure.
Oh, is this to avoid spoilers? Is this Atlas doing? Are they censoring the anime?
We ain't speaking on it. Anal said they're gonna drop Persona 6 with the special episode.
No, thank you.
I will
eat my shoe.
I was about to say I will pop Hashino in his kneecaps if he does, but now I remember Hashino stepped down from P Studio. So I'm popping somebody's kneecaps.
Not Meguro though.
Oh no. He needs to keep making the beautiful music he keeps making.
And keep him on his tight tether. I need to play games. What am I playing right now? What are you guys playing? Because Shelly doesn't have a PS4, so I should just probably ask you, George.
Hey, I'm playing Power Rangers Legacy Wars.
I cannot believe that you were such a far cry from the Shelly that I knew. You've changed, man.
Wait, so what happened? Did Shelly scoop an Xbox?
No. Instead of playing an actual Sony platform, he's playing Power Rangers on a mobile phone. If you would have told me like 2 years ago that was exactly what he was gonna do, I would have been like, nah, man, like you're lying to me. This man loves his PlayStation too much.
But he loves Power Rangers just as much.
Exactly. I didn't think the two would ever come against each other. But
whenever we get that Power Ranger stream going.
One day.
We got to make Brian watch Forever Red.
I did watch Forever Red.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, me and Shelly watched it together.
What have we not been doing then? Oh my god.
This is like a meme at this point. I'm afraid to do it now.
He said it was kind of lit.
It was kind of lit. I didn't even understand why it was lit. I just felt the lit.
Oh, so now we have to go back and watch everything so Brian can understand why Forever Red was lit.
No, thank you. That's a hard pass for me, man.
You just didn't know how awesome Andros was.
I finished Castlevania Symphony of the Night today.
Yeah, you did. I got mad at you, honestly, watching your video.
What? Oh, for that one fight?
No. The fight had nothing to do with it.
What?
So everybody, and to be fair, this is like what I'm used to seeing. So everybody who I watch play it, like, is trying to speed run it in some form of fashion. Like I saw old speed runs. I saw Zam picked it up and tried to do, speed run of it. Yeehaw, who I follow on Twitter, she's been doing it. And so like movement in that game with Alucard, because you get the slide backwards, you pretty much get the moonwalk, and then you could like shield dash too.
Yeah.
And so watching you walk like a normal person kind of like hurt to see.
I never figured out how to dash in that game because I thought it would be a power up, because I see people like doing like this speed runny thing when they're not doing Wolf, and I'm like, how are you doing that? And I never figured out like how to actually activate it.
Like face the opposite direction and just hit that slide. It's beautiful.
Oh, I did that too, but it got annoying just like spamming triangle all the time.
Oh no, man! That's how you get through quick. It's like
I guess it's no different than square when KH.
I mean, it's like when you play Zelda and you just roll everywhere as Link, because he can't sprint, at least not until like recently.
I will say that that specific fight that I put up, I think that's supposed to be the hardest fight in the game. And it sure felt like it, because he had an obscene amount of HP. Because I don't know if you knew this, but that video was 1.5 minutes of me just spamming square, not expecting to get that far.
Yeah, I didn't check out all of it.
I felt like I was doing a torture segment for Metal Gear Solid because I was screaming for my thumb to get some relief, and I was afraid to like stop for a second to like use my other like index finger to like press down on my thumb to like give it some extra energy, because I was afraid that I would like break out of the stun lock if I did that. So I just kept going, and then it finally ended, and I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe I cheesed that fight, because I was not supposed to win that fight. I kept dying over and over and over, and I was ill-equipped. So, stun lock for the win.
Brian, you ready?
Yes.
Big Mouth renewed for season 3.
Oh, that he gets sued for it being child porn?
What? No. They got allowed to make more.
Okay. I guess that's the power of animation.
They said, don't stop, make more.
I mean, that's what Japan says with all their lollies.
Well, this is America.
Don't catch you slipping. Yeah. As far as what I'm playing, I guess, if we're still doing that,
Yeah.
The quest to finish out my weeks continues on The World Ends With You.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I also beat that.
Yeah. I hadn't had plenty of time between like going to work and then coming home to be a degenerate and then like taking weekend trips. But I think I'm gonna manage my house time a lot more, especially come like this week with Thanksgiving and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Having that smooth day off.
How you feeling about it?
I'm really liking it. I enjoy it a lot. Handheld mode is still the way to go.
Oh yeah.
I decided to also pick. Now that Climax of Night is over, I can practice Dragon Ball again and not focus all my time in the Blaze Blue and Dengeki. But also, I figured I pick Under Night back up because after seeing everybody play it at Climax and how hype it was, I'm like, dang, I miss playing this game. So, yeah, practicing fighting games and playing The World Ends With You.
Not bad.
The occasional Honeycam Studio.
I'll wait for you to finish World Ends With You to give a review on it. Because I have some thoughts, but I didn't know how far you were in it. But even though we both know what happens.
I'm still rocking with Joshua right now.
You what?
I'm still in my second week with Joshua, but I'm on like day 5.
I gotcha.
Day 5, day 6. Like I'm almost at the end of my Joshua run. I don't know who I get next, so don't mention that to me.
I won't.
Drew almost did. And then I guess because it's like final remix, like because I know after I do my 3 routes, I get the other day. That was originally a thing.
I don't know how to activate that because there's 2 modes. There's one that was originally in the game, and then there's another one. I think it's New Day, and I don't know how to activate New Day. And I looked up someone play it, and apparently it's like super hard challenge mode, and I was really burnt out on the game after I beat it, so I have not touched it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna smooth run it, like do all the main stuff, and then take a break. Maybe go back and finish Ultra Moon or something before I come back and do my post game. And then I should be Octopath at some point because
Take your time with Octopath.
Yeah, I'm not even halfway through that.
Like, you really need to take your time with that one. I looked at... I forgot to mention, I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 now. I bought that along with pre-ordering my copy of Kingdom Hearts 3 and Smash Brothers. You what?
I heard that clapping, and I was like, don't do that.
No, but I started playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I hate the dub. I absolutely can't stand it. It is absolute grating to my ears. So I play that in Japanese, and it's not bad. You can tell it's an early Switch title. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not refined a lot, but it has a lot of good things going for it. And apparently, like, it was really buggy when it first came out, but they patched the hell out of it. And I think I heard that the expansion, like, is like the definitive version of what the game could have been if they had just like if it had come out like around this time and they gotten more used to like working with the Switch and whatnot. But I haven't bought the expansion pack because I'm waiting to see like what the main game's like. I think I'm about to finish chapter 2, like in the next like 5 minutes or so, and it's not bad. It's a little bit of a grind, and there's a steep learning curve because I also have not played a Xenoblade before, so I'm getting used to like the mechanics and like the world and whatnot. Without any spoilers, there's a character in there that like where her progression is tied to a mini game, and basically you play said mini game to earn currency to upgrade her, and I like the idea of that because one of two things. That means that if you grind out said minigame early on, if you just get it out of the way, you can give her like a lot of stuff that she normally would not have until later game or mid game.
Mhm.
So basically, what I did is I grinded out that minigame for about 2 hours, just on and off. Like I would play like 4 rounds and then go do something else because I cannot do that like more than like 20 minutes at a time. And then I come back and then I do it some more. And basically, I unlocked all of her upgrade slots and panels.
Yeah.
And then I got her energy level or her cost to limit up to a sizable amount, which apparently she caps at like 1,000 and something. And I'm at like a solid 500. So I still have a lot of grinding to do to get her to peak performance, but I just could not do it in a day. So I like the idea of like being able to make her broken early on if you give her a little bit of attention, but also for a casual player that does not have that mindset, like that's an immediate turn off, and I can see why people just drop her immediately as soon as she becomes available. So I don't know. I just don't have enough of an opinion on the game yet. Obviously, I think that the dub's atrocious, and I'm glad that they have the Japanese voice pack. I don't think I can buy any of the season pass content anymore. It's like not available for purchase. Like I see it on the shop, but it won't let me buy it. Does that make sense?
That's weird. Even the Torna expansion?
No, I can buy the Torno expansion. I just can't buy any of the other stuff, like the bonus like missions and like helpful items pack and stuff like that. Like all that's sealed off to me because I was like, I might as well just buy like the expansion pass eventually, so that I can get everything at once. And I was just looking up to see what the prices were because with Tails, they have at least like a free bonus, like, oh hey, here's like a booster pack that has like some helpful items you might want to get. And I thought that maybe they offered it for free, but like it's not even available for purchase on the Switch shop. So don't know what's up with that, but it's fine. It's not like it breaks the game. But I'm playing Xenoblade. I'm about to start playing Hollow Knight again, and to get a new game on that. And then next on my list is probably going to be beating Final Fantasy 12 again, the Zodiac Age, because I almost beat that, but I just took a break from it because I was playing it like nonstop. And me and Ryan have been playing. Whenever I go to his place, we've been playing Dark Souls together. And by Dark Souls, I mean like I've been watching him play it when I can't beat it, which is quite a lot. And then I don't think I'll finish Birth by Sleep again by the time Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. But maybe. I've still got Yakuza Kiwami waiting to be played, and I still have Tales of Zestria just waiting to be played. I just haven't found time to like buy to play either of them.
Hmm.
But probably Yakuza is next. I think on my list after I beat what am I trying to say? Dissidia, because I do want to beat the main story of Dissidia, and then go back to playing Final Fantasy 12 and Yakuza.
Whoa.
What?
This just in. We are getting Dead or Alive Extreme 3 on the Switch.
Oh God! Uncensored?
Oh God, bro. Someone was like, I knew there was a reason I like Koei Tecmo. Oh, yeah. Somebody was like, needless to say, the PS4 will be censored, but the Switch version won't. But DOA Extreme 3 already came out on PS4 and Vita. This is, I guess, DOA Extreme 3 Scarlet. We also know that a free-to-play version is coming later. But Vanilla Extreme didn't come out over here, so I have high doubts that this one will. Soft 4D, the Switch version of the game, uses Soft 4D, which is a combination of the Soft Engine and HD Rumble. Okay, Fortune was the last one that dropped. Okay. and it has this nice little chart of all the stuff that's compatible, like the VR that was originally on the old PS3 version. Okay. Difference in frame rate and resolution, of course, because hardware compatible with free-to-play version, DLC compatibility. Not bad. Not bad. Those of you unfamiliar with DOA Extreme 3, is perfectly fine because we never got it.
We did never get it?
Nope. If you wanted an English version of the game, you had to import Southeast Asian copies.
With the patch?
No patch.
Oh, you just had to play it like it was?
Yeah, Southeast Asia, places like Singapore and all that, they have games like in English.
Oh, okay.
Because I guess they're like, Singapore, that area and everything have like, matter of fact, Singapore is a U.S. territory, is it not? Am I tripping?
No.
I was like, Singapore, and it's like, site can't be reached. I'm like, what? Like, Singapore, Malaysia. Okay, no, I don't know why I thought, well, what was I thinking of? Anyway, they speak English out there. That's what I mean.
I got you. So they consume English products.
Yes. And so games release out there in English.
Bootlegs?
No bootlegs. Like, games officially release out there in English.
Okay.
Like, there's no trick, there's no roundabout, there's no patch to it. Like, they release in English as if they were NTSC versions of the game.
Well, I want to talk about Black Friday sales and some cool things that our viewers may want to get on if they have a PlayStation, because God knows that they have like 3 options if they want to get a Nintendo Black Friday deal. You can buy a Switch bundle with, what was it, Mario Kart?
Ooh.
Was it Mario Kart, George?
Yes, it was Mario Kart.
Okay. There's a bundle for that. There's a bundle for Nintendo 2DS, not the 2DS XL, like the actual like kid-proof 2DS, for $79.99, and something else that I don't know or remember.
That's not. Oh, go ahead.
What?
I was gonna say that's also not taking into effect retailer specific sales.
So what was that third item on that bundle?
I don't remember.
Yeah, no one remembers the third one. So that's not that great of a deal, honestly. But Nintendo sure enough did add a video on YouTube to promote it, with Luigi sending his girl a Christmas list. But what do we have on the PlayStation's Black Friday sale? So Red Dead's 10% off and 13% off for the Ultimate and Special Edition. So if you're interested in that, that's a thing. 2K19's $30. That's up for a Game of the Year grab. So you might, well, not Game of the Year, Best Sports Game award. So you may want to pick that up. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is already on sale for $40.19 for Black Friday. Oh shit! Uh oh.
Mm-hmm.
You done did.
My phone fucked up. Oopsie poopsie. Well, it was bound to happen. It's just the paint coming off, I think. Oh no, that's the screen. Uh-oh.
It's just the paint coming off. Oh no,
I thought it was the paint up top, but it's actually my screen is broken up there. Well, it's come time for Black Friday, so I might just buy a new phone for Christmas. Anyway, I knew that was going to happen one day. So we've also got Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We've got Assassin's Creed Origins for $40. Call of Duty's on sale. Black Ops 3 Season Pass for $25, and then Call of Duty World War II is for $30. Destiny 2 is for $30. Crash Bandicoot's for $20. Detroit's on sale. Doom's on sale for $15 if y'all want to pick that up.
No, I'm good.
So is Fallout 4. If nobody has played it by now, which, God, what are you doing if you haven't? I haven't played it. Grand Theft Auto's on sale for $19.79.
You know, we're never going to get sponsored by Bethesda because of you.
I don't think we need to.
I don't want to.
And Persona's $20. Persona 5 specifically. There's no other Persona on PlayStation 4. So
Bethesda, we don't like you.
And Yakuza Kiwami 2's for $35. So I actually may pick that up if it's still out eventually. But that's all that I wanted to talk about tonight. And I think that's plenty to talk about because it's 11 o'clock now and we can get to bed.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody watch Titans.
Everybody watch Titans. Everybody play Skullgirls.
Oh. I was sending a message. I hadn't even hit the button. Do in fact play you some Under Night, play you some Sailor Moon. Have yourselves a good one.